Yo, what is going on, guys? My name is NZ Rookie and welcome back to another video. Not gonna lie, feels completely foreign to me filming and recording on a weekday, especially considering that I've just wrapped up school. But if I want to achieve my goals, I've got to put in the work, I've got to put in the effort. So I'm here once again filming another banger. Now today we are going to be talking about a topic that is slightly different to normal, and that is simply just a result of a couple of you guys messaging me on my fitness Instagram, Tim Johnson Fitness, basically asking me for some basic tips, some basic advice on how I schedule my day, the food I'm eating, what time I train, how the logistics of my training all works, etc, etc. So essentially from point go to point woe, I'm going to be taking you through everything I do to basically structure my day, structure my training, essentially tell you everything that I do, and then hopefully from that you can take something away, take the structure, take the organization, just take pieces of my routine, integrate them into yours to all together create this conglomeration of just like sickness when you're training and like getting massive, because we all want to get massive. Basically, I'm going to tell you what I do so you can copy me, and if it works for you then sick. Right, so without further ado, enough jibber jabber, let's get into it.
Be my pleasure.
The night before. So for me, my planning ahead actually all starts the night before. Now this usually starts at dinner time, where either my mum or my dad or myself will make an absolutely amazing dinner. By the way, can I just say, my cooking's improved. But it is absolutely essential to me that I'm packing in a huge dinner filled with plenty of carbs, plenty of fat, and plenty of protein, because I'm going to be training early the next morning and also consecutively throughout the day, constantly burning energy. So I need a good fuel source the night before in order to fuel me with energy for the next day. So for example, last night, mum, thank God I have a mum, she cooked me basically a banquet. Now she cooked me some roast chicken, some veggies, some taties. All my life it was delicious. I ate probably about 4 kilos of the stuff, but I need that especially when you train like how I train. So after dinner I usually go to bed with a full stomach. Obviously before I go to bed I get my gym gear ready for the morning. So I take out the gym gear that I need, my toilet bag, my school gear for the next day, my towel, etc, etc, so I can shower at the gym, deodorant at the gym, not smell like shit, and then I can go straight to school from the gym. So we're thinking ahead in order to make our life nice and easy. So at about 6:30 my alarm goes off, I get my ass up out of bed, I shoot over to the gym, I drive to the gym. It takes about 2 minutes early in the morning because there's no traffic, and I do my first training session of the day. Now this tends to be weights. I tend to try and keep it light. I usually train for about 45 minutes in the morning. I always ensure I warm up properly. I warm up usually with some shadow boxing. That gets the back warm, the posterior chain. It makes sure that your muscles are not still sleeping and that you're ready to actually lift some weight. Now again, when I'm training in the morning, I never lift heavy. For example, this morning I trained legs. I did front squats, back squats, lunges, finished off with some Bulgarian split squats. Now immediately after the gym, obviously I got all my stuff ready the night before, so it's super easy. I shower up, I get ready for school, and then I shoot over back home for some breakfast. Now what do I have for breakfast? This tends to usually be something healthy, something light, to give me energy for the day ahead. So I usually opt for porridge or oatmeal if you're from America, and I often have that with some frozen berries and like some mixed fruits, so like some banana or some apple or something like that, just because the carbs, I find that the slow release energy keeps me energized throughout the day. Then I grab my lunch that my mum has so kindly made, or that I've made myself if I'm living at my dad's house. Usually my mum susses me out so well with something that's absolutely amazing, and then if I'm making it myself, usually it's a little bit shit, but it consists of basically 2 apples, 2 sandwiches, 2 protein bars, and a bag of beef jerky. Then I do my day at school, come home, and first thing I do is have another meal. Usually this meal is a bit higher in protein because I got my carbs early in the morning, but I also do usually have a few fruits with this meal so I don't get tired during the evening. Then usually I'll have one more training session that day, whether that be a rugby session, a speed session, because one of my goals for this year is to increase my speed in order to help me with my rugby, or an MMA session. Today, because I had a half day at school and managed to get home early, I'm doing a speed session and an MMA session. So I'm going to do a sprint session very soon, probably within the next hour, and then I've got an MMA session later tonight at 7 o'clock. So usually when I get home, that food, that afternoon tea keeps me going for the next 2 training sessions. Sometimes I'll have a Monster or this or some coffee just because the caffeine helps to keep me going, and let's be honest, it's freaking delicious. Then I'll do training session number 2, or in the case of today, training session 2 and 3, and then I'll come home to an awesome dinner just to start the process all over again. So that is essentially how I structure and organize my day, a full day of training. Will it work for you? Probably not. Not everyone trains twice a day. Not everyone has the time to do that, but I find that time management, especially the night before, is something that really helps me organize my day. And it certainly helps when you've got a mum that cooks the meals that my mum cooks. Now, but for real guys, I hope you can take some valuable information from this video. If you want to take some of what I do and include it into your own lifestyle, your own training plans, mate, go for it, because we are all here to better ourselves, smash our goals, and break plateaus. Anyway guys, once again, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe and shit. Let me do that again. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, do all that good stuff, leave a like on the video, and I will see you once again very soon. Adios.